So what are we doing?
The intro.
Justin, you go first. Dan, then me, then you're watching the sneeze.
Coming at you every Saturday morning.
Brain information like germs.
Just start talking.
Yeah, say.
The sneeze.
What's up, everybody? I'm Worldwiderev.
Losfigur.
JS.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the sneeze,
Watch
boys.
the sneeze, baby. Huey on us.
Hey, Mr. Tiger!
Unbelievable what some people will do for a video.
Joel, thank you for coming on the sneeze and giving us a Huey. The first Huey to go down on our channel. We're so stoked.
Huey is shoe, beer and shoe. Huey.
I just grabbed oldest Nikes I just had then. I didn't realize what one. I dead set my mouth's numb. I've probably got tinea, but it's worth it for you lads.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, the sneeze. I'm frothing on the sneeze.
What's the process of trademarking something like a Huey? How does that work?
It's fucking expensive. Holy shit. Mate, we have like the one thing we have done that has been kind of our saving grace. We got the best lawyers in Australia, DL Piper. These guys are gnarly. They cost a fortune, but now when we look at it, it's like, okay, the money we've spent has been worth it because, you know, we've tied up so many loose ends, and especially that thing, you know, we've got that worldwide, that trademark, so no one can get it. Like one thing we always say, and we've always said when we started our business, when we didn't know we were starting a business, like, you got to know the right people. And we're always like, we know different people from different walks of life. And that's how, like, kind of how business spread, because we just knew so many different people, me from a media background and fucking celebrities to the boys with their surfing and the pro surfing and athletes. It's like, that's kind of how that whole thing grew.
And then, like, as far as like just the buzz spreading, like, how did you guys just like invade everybody's streams? Were you just like uploading to YouTube, or what was like the main tactic? Like, were people just like, hey, I'm gonna take a picture of me here, upload it to my Instagram, or, you know,
so
tweet
in
this?
2012, me and two other guys we did this fishing comp. We're the fucking worst fishermen in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just like, it was 3 days to get away from the wife and kids. We all got wife and kids, and like 3 days on the piers fishing, which we love, and sinking beers. So we were just like, fuck, we're doing it. So we went into this competition, and because I'm a cameraman, I've been a cameraman my whole life, so I was like, oh, fuck, I'll just film everything, document it, you know, so we can have a laugh about it. And we did it, and we just had a laugh, and literally, I mean, I think Instagram obviously started before 2012, but we were kind of just like, weren't really on it. So we thought, we'll make an Instagram and we'll just start posting stuff. And literally, organically, social media grew our business from, you know, 2012 to where it is, you know, today. You know, it's crazy. It's all organic social media. That's how our business started.
All right, now let's just talk real numbers. You guys went from zero to like $1 million or what, man? Because you guys are all over the place.
I remember, I've got a photo. I'll have to get you our first paycheck, and it was like for $500. And we took the wives out. We went to the pub and we spent the whole thing. We was like, fuck, we've made it. We're done. We're done. We don't care what happens from here on in. So it took like, in the first 2 years, we're like, you know, it was like, we went from nothing to I think the first year we turned over like $50,000, and we were just like, this is fucking unbelievable. What are we now? 2012 to, you know, 6-7 years. And, you know, last year we turned over 5 million Australian, and, you know, we're now just slowly creeping into the US, coming to get you boys. And yeah, but I think what draws people to it is we're so real. It's just like, who doesn't like sinking beers, going to fish, hanging with your mates and having a laugh? Like, who doesn't?
Right. You know what's funny? All your kind of video marketing has just like really blossomed your whole brand. You know, it's like, because you guys say like you were just going out fishing a few times. You weren't trying to blow up a brand, but because people saw the video, so you guys having a good time. it was just marketing gold, right?
We always used to laugh about it. I always call it guerrilla marketing. Like, we never set out to do any of this. Like, our number one goal after we kind of were getting some success, we're like, if we get a boat, we're done. We don't care what happens after that. Video and social media marketing, that's how our whole brand started. Like, there's nothing else. It was all from that. We never paid for advertising in magazines. We never went to shops. It was all online content. And it was just, we're pretty lucky when we started 2012 that, you know, iPhones were so popular, like YouTube, Vimeo. It was a bit of luck as well, but it was purely all video content that grew our brand.
But you went further than that by building an actual company now that's doing over 5 million. So what was the change from having fun to creating a business?
We were kind of like out of our depths. We were just like, holy shit. Like, we were like doing, you know, I was literally getting home from work, posting so much shit. I'm going, I don't know, like, what do we do next? So we reached out to a friend who just sold a business and reached out to him and said, mate, would you help us out? And so from that, he come on, put the structure around that we needed. We had no idea about growing the business. So he come in, put some structure. We got a designer, we got a small little factory. And from there, we kind of grew, but we never, like, scaling's been our biggest issue, you know, and cash flow. Like, growing a small business and having the cash up, we've never borrowed money. And that's been our number one thing. We've never, ever borrowed money. So we would literally go, some months we couldn't pay our employees because we're so cash flow poor. So that whole process of, you know, like, all of us have learned so much about a small business, and it's been good. It's been a challenge. Like, I'm not going to lie. It's been fucking hard. It's been really hard, but yeah, we still all have fun. So that's the most important thing.
Now that it's grown to the levels that it's, you know, you said you're kind of trying to take over more places, right? What's the deal with the bikini chicks? What's going on there? Is this a whole new branding sort of thing? What's the content push here?
Is there some kind of subliminal messaging in these videos you guys are putting out with all the babes? And
we feel like the branding is now taking a pivot, right? Or has it always been there? You just never used that weapon. Is that what? Is this your secret weapon?
I'll ask you both one question. Do you like looking at chicks in bikinis on Instagram? Simple.
It's probably the only thing we do.
There you go.
The only thing we do. And we have a theory. We have a theory on how all the Australian women are so beautiful and youthful. You guys freeze them every day for 3 minutes at a time. And that's how you guys keep them.
Oh my God, that's really funny. No, we do have a lot of beautiful women here, but like, who doesn't like looking at a hot chick? Like, are you kidding me? Like, my wife likes looking at a hot chick. I like looking at a hot chick. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
So why not put a hot chick in a bikini or a hat?
Exactly.
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
So how does it work on like a shoot? Are you shooting all of those videos?
Did you guys scale up?
I'd be divorced if I was shooting all those videos.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man. Well, you know, it's just the GoPro. It just kind of goes and does its own thing now.
Yeah. Not me. No, look, we've got a team now that obviously help us. We've got some marketing guys, and we use some local photographers. We do a calendar every year. So we're trying to bring the calendar back, and so I've shot a couple calendars, but not too many. But yeah, so not always us.
So you know, everybody's part of the Huey family, bro.
Yeah.
It's something that we hold very close to our hearts, bro.
Yes. Fucking oath. I've seen yes, Captain Dan.
Well, Joel, thanks for coming on to the show, man. Thanks for helping spread some knowledge to everybody.
It's an honor. I'm actually pumped that I want to come back. Can I come back?
Yeah, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. You guys are legends. So, fuck, I'm pumped.